Hey everybody. How are you doing today? My countdown clock is a little bit off. So it was supposed to be for 1 minute, and I think I had it set for an hour. So I just went ahead and started it up. And so I want to thank all of you that are on with me today. I know I haven't been on for a while, and I wanted to make sure that I jumped on. You can interact with me by chatting with me in the comments. I'm also have this live over on Patreon as well. So if you are a patron, and you can go to patreon.com/Liz for a day there. I'll be watching the comments there as well if you want to talk. So today what I'm going to be doing is showing you kind of some things that I amassed, and I don't want to be on for too long, so I may not go through everything. So this is a bit of a shopping haul, and it's all journal related and things that I got for the shop as well. So I wanted to share that. But before I get started, I always like to do just a spot of housekeeping and just let you know that if you love videos like this, you love journaling and things like that, then this is definitely the channel for you. And you can subscribe below, and also don't forget to hit that little bell icon, because that's your notification. So whenever I post up live events like this or videos, you'll get a notification so that you don't miss out on anything. So make sure that you hit the button as well. I'm glad you were able to catch me too. I know this is kind of an odd time to do it, but I was like, you know what? I haven't been on for a while. I just need to go ahead and get started. And plus the lighting is superb today. Because if you've been watching any of my videos, you know that I have lighting issues. I always have lighting issues, but for some reason the light is real good today. So I'm going to go with that. So I'm going to get ready to start the haul, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the cloud here so that you all can have like a better, kind of a better way to see some of the things that I got. And actually I have a few things that I can show you that probably don't fit on the camera really good, but I'll just kind of flip back if I have to. So let me go to the cloud here. And I have my journal here. This is not my journal. This is actually my Erin Condren planner. I had it here so I could kind of figure out, you know, where things are supposed to be on the camera. Hey, Rachel, how you doing today? Okay, so, all right. Thank you, Kim. Okay, so before I get started again, look, the reason why I haven't been on, because I've been working. This is like my button and lace collection that I've been working on. And so this is just a little hint of some of the things that are coming up. So I got like some little mini journals coming up, but I'll be doing flip throughs on all those. So I'm not gonna, I just wanted to kind of give you all a little bit of a tease on that. So I'm going to go ahead and get started because, again, I have like just a ton of stuff to share with y'all. Why you can't see me, Carl? If you look up in the cloud, you can see me because I'm going to be putting stuff on my desktop here. And so that's why you can't see a big picture of me, because I just came down to the cloud. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to show you, and I'm kind of going to flip back and forth through the stores as well, and I'll tell you why I bought some of the things that I purchased, if I can remember, because actually this is kind of like from 2 weeks, everything that I bought from 2 weeks, and I've just been dying to actually do this. Okay, so I went to the dollar store and I got like a few rolls of some things here. I got some gift wrapping paper, and I like this because it had like the little butterflies on it, and I thought this would be good to do in some Valentine's Day journals, which I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get to, unfortunately. So I was a little bit late on the game doing the journals, and so I don't think I'll be able to get to the Valentine's Day journals, but They'll be romance journals anyway. And then I also got this paper as well, and this is like contact paper, and I'm going to be using this for my organization. Look, it has roses on it. I didn't even notice that. I like that. And I'm going to use this for just covering up some boxes and stuff, because it's out of control. What you guys see behind me is nothing. Like the other side of the room is it's hideous. It's a hideous mess, and I need to cover some stuff up. And then this right here is actually some clear transparent contact paper that I'm going to be using with the Cricut die cutting machine. So if you join me over on Patreon, I'm actually going to be posting up lots of tutorials on how to use the Cricut, and I'll be using this within one of the tutorials. So that's why we purchased that. So let's set that aside, and let me just move the camera a little bit, and I'm going to you might hear some bags rustling as well, because I had to keep things kind of separate. So I went to Goodwill, and I can always find stuff at Goodwill. It depends on when you go, though. And I got this right here, and I'm actually going to open this up. Actually, this was not at Goodwill. This was at a thrift store that I went to. So I haven't even opened up some of this stuff. And it says some 25 quad pages, United States of America. It's a postage stamp album pieces. So, but I got it because basically it's just like grid paper, and I can put these inside of the journal. So if you all have been following how to make the journals, I have a playlist for that. That's what I would be using this for, is to put these in the journals. And it was relatively cheap. I think it cost, it was like 50 cents for this paper, because grid paper can be kind of expensive. So that's what I got that for. Let's put this over here on the floor. And then I found this also, and I'm not really like a digital papers type of girl when it comes to doing my journals, but I said, hey, why not? Let me look at, this is not like a one that you would print out, but it's already printed. So I think, let's see what it looks like. I'm going to open it up just for you all, kind of. Not really. I'm opening it up for me. Okay, so let's see. So actually it has like several designs in here. Oh, look. Are these stickers? I think this is a sticker. These are on sticker paper too, so I can use these. I didn't even know that. So it has like a few designs in here. This one is just cardstock, so those are cutaway cards. And then some more stickers. I didn't even realize those were stickers, so that was a good find. And then we have the paper itself, and of course I can use these in some journals also. So that's really pretty. Let's see what other kind of designs do they have in here also. We got our family tree. And Carl, did you locate me on the screen? Carl is one of my classmates, you all, from Roosevelt High School. I'm not saying what class I'm in, because, you know, that'd be telling my age. Ooh, I like this one a lot. So it has like a lot of different papers in it. So I'm glad I got this one. So I'll definitely be using this soon. And then they have like some blank ones. And this is like more like cardstock here. So let's put this over to the side. So I am kind of going through these kind of fast. Yeah, this was a great find right here. And I think I paid like about 75 cents for this. So if I remember how much I paid for things, I'll let you all know. Okay. So I have a few books on my desk, so let me go through these. These books I got from a thrift store. And, you know, again, you have to like be at places at the right time when it comes to this. So the Atlas papers, now it's going to be hard for me to open this up because, you know, her desk is not that big. Let me move some stuff out the way. And it has like some really nice pictures in here. So again, there's a few things that you can do with like Atlas papers and map pages, because the pictures are just like amazing in here. Look at that. So I can use these for a cover in the journal. And if you saw how to make the journals, you saw that I made a journal with the matte paper. I don't have it by my desk right now, else I would show you. Or you can actually you can die cut some things out. If you have some punches, you can punch those out, and then you can use those within your journal as well. You can use them like as journaling cards. It's like just so much you can do with the pages. Now, I have a ton of these books, so you know, I had to do a bit of a de-stash, so I did put pages up in my shop and some different types of things that you could use in your journals using like atlas pages and map pages. So that was a big book, and I got that for $1 at the thrift store. So that was a huge, huge find. And I'm just kind of moving stuff off my desk as I do this because, you know, my ecosystem on my desk is crazy. Thank you, Carl. You're so sweet. I love you. And this one is Great Poems of the Day. I got this for $1 as well. Let's see. Does it say? I think this one was from the 80s, though. But for me, that's vintage, 1987. And I already started using these because it's like, I guess it's a compilation of, you can see where I cut some out. It's a compilation of poems that people have submitted to this, and they have some of the people's pictures are in here, which is nice, and they're like little short poems. So I incorporated these on some of the covers that I'm making for my buttons and lace collection of journals that's coming up very soon. So I got that for $1 as well. So let's move on. I have another book, but it's covered up. Okay, I got this. I think I got this. I got this from the thrift store, and this is some material that I can use also, because I think I'm going to try to do like some patchwork journals, and I wanted to try to find some Valentine-y type of covers, of course. And let's see, here's another one that I got, and I got this one also, because sometimes I don't know where they get this stuff from, but I got this for like $1.50, and this one I think was like around $3, but it's a lot of material. So you can use these for your covers. You can use them like for tassels also. And one good thing about the fabrics is you have to kind of think out of the box. Now, these are kind of unfinished fabrics, but you could use like curtains or, you know, tablecloths, because once you reuse them and repurpose them, nobody's going to know where they came from. As long as they're nice and clean, they don't have lots of stains on them, you can easily cut them into whatever kind of shape you want. So whatever type of craft you're doing, you always have to think out of the box. All right, so that's some fabrics that we got. Let's look into this bag. Okay, this is a Goodwill bag, so obviously we got these from Goodwill. Okay, so inside of the bag here, I found some doilies, which was a really good find. The only thing is I can't tell you what the price is because I don't remember. Is the price on here? Oh, it was 99 cents. Now, sometimes the price on here is not what I paid for, because if you go into Goodwill on certain days, they have like this tag is green. They have like yellow, red, blue. On certain days, the tags are like 50% off. So I think I might have paid 99 cents for this, but if it was on a green tag day, then I only paid like maybe 50 cents for it. So these are like, haven't been used. I got some small ones, and of course I can use those in the journals also. So Carl, you might not know, I am a journal maker. I do like vintage journals, and so I'm always on the hunt for very nice materials. Now this was 99 cents for the two of these, and I got it because I like the embroidery. So whenever I see things with embroidery, I'll usually kind of pick them up. And this is, I think, a tablecloth, not a tablecloth, not a napkin, it's a placemat. And so again, you can see how you can kind of think out of the box. And this one also. So this one, I got this because it had like this beautiful embroidery on it. So these came together, so it was 99 cents for the two of those. So that was a great find also. Yeah, I always grab the atlases as well. So, Raggedy Girl says she gets them for genealogy projects. That's awesome. That's a great idea too. I even thought about using the atlases like for maybe like travel projects as well. So if you had like if you were doing like a travel journal and you were going someplace specifically, then that would be very nice. All right, so again, we're back at the thrift store. And I got these ribbons here. And I usually I said to myself, I wasn't going to pick up too many more ribbons. Because I just literally have boxes of ribbons. But these weren't just plain ribbons. These are definitely vintage ribbons. You can look at them. I'm just putting some lotion on my hands. I forgot to put lotion on my hands. And I'm showing my hands on the screen. Who'da knew? Okay, so this one is kind of a mauve type of ribbon. And I think it's almost like a bias tape actually, but it's still going to be very nice to go inside of the journals or on the covers also. And then we have this one, which kind of is like a muted kind of a black color with florals. And I've really been into the florals, so I'm trying to find more florally type of things that I could use. And this one has more of a gingham pattern to it, yellow and green. I think this will be good for like some springtime too. And then this one is kind of more masculine type. I always like bend this back to see like how much product that I have on these. I think I got these for like 25 cents each. So, and it has quite a bit of product on it. Let me see if I can. It has a bit on there. You can see. It might be hard to see, but it's a bit of ribbon on there for 25 cents a piece. This is definite steal. And then this one here, I kind of liked it because it's. I guess this would go good like in like a baby book. My camera doesn't want to focus on it. But anywho, it has like chickens and ducks, and it has like a little horse that a child would ride on. All right, so let's move that out the way. Man, time goes by fast. I already been going for a bit here. Okay, let's see. Next. Oh, this is not journal related, but I decided I was going to purchase it because I liked it. And it is a purse, and I could tell that it's a handmade purse, and I'm not exactly sure what it's made out of. I hope it's not made out of animal, but let's see. Let's look inside. It has like kind of a silk kind of inside to it with a pocket, and it was nice and clean. And I was just drawn to this, so I just bought it. So I just had to show you all because it has absolutely nothing to do with journals. I could carry my journal in it though. It's big enough for that. Let me see. This is my to-do journal that I made last night because I was in a creative mood and I haven't had a chance to create anything, so I created this. So let me show you all what it looks like. You'll probably see this coming up in the shop too. This one is kind of raw. I just did it real quick for myself because that's how I roll. But you just open it up. It kind of flips open, and then what I'll be doing is I'll just go in and do a few pages at a time. So it's kind of collagey and it looks kind of messy to the untrained eye, but it's kind of junk journalish. And what I did was I took a journal, I took the pages out, and I put some of my coffee stained age pages inside of it that I could use. And because I had to take some of the pages out, because if you do junk journaling, you know that the pages get fat real fast. And so I'll just be putting like my to-do list on here, and I put the date. I use some die cut pages to do my dates, and I just wrote the dates on, and I'll go back and color the dates in as well. And then I just took like some pages out of a magazine. I'm like way off. I'm supposed to be talking about the stuff I purchased, right? Let's get out of this. But I thought this was really cute, and I wanted to show you, and it's on my desk. So let's see. I think that'll fit inside of my purse. So see, I could carry that in my purse. So it's junk journal related. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Junk journal related. Okay. Let's see. I got a few more things here. This is from the thrift store as well. And this could easily go on the cover of a journal also. And I really like it. I think I might do like some digital linen type of papers to offer to people as well, so I can share some of these things that I'm getting to put into the book. And then I got this, and I didn't even open it up. It's some stencils actually, so let's open it up together and see what's inside. So this pack was $1, so let's see how many packs are in here. You can't get this many stencils for $1 anyplace. And actually, I was going to buy, they had 2 packs, and I was like, nah, just get one, not be greedy. And let's see. I'm just going to use this book, which I'll show you in a moment as well, so you can kind of see. So it has some stars on it. And the stencils are like, they're nice plastic, so you can use like inks with this. You can also, you can trace around it if you wanted to. So all kinds of things you can do. Use paints. So I could use that with my mixed media projects also. And then this, it actually looks like a grate, doesn't it? So this was in the pack. And then we have some hearts. Ooh. And you don't have to use the hearts just like it is on here. I could just use like a few of the hearts. So that's nice. And then this is like a pinwheel. Mind you, I got all of these together for $1. And then this, oh, well, we know what we can use that for. We can use it for Labor Day or the 4th of July stencils. And of course, you can use them for anything you want. I don't have to use like the whole stencil. And what's this one? Happy birthday. I don't know if I'll be using that one, but actually we have a birthday for our little baby. She's going to be 1 year old. So I could probably use this for something. I could use it for something. And then we have lots of circles, and I could definitely use that in some of the mixed media projects, which I'm going to be posting up some more mixed media projects. I just haven't had time to do anything. Happy anniversary. I had to figure out what that said for a minute because that looked like an F and an L. Happy anniversary, and got some stars. So I probably would use the stars more than I would use anything else. So that's fantastic. So that was a great find. So let's see. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stencils for $1. Yay! That's a win-win. All right, so let's put that down on the floor. And let's see, what else do we have over here? Okay, so, oh, this book. When do I find time to craft? I haven't had any time to craft lately because I've been working on my shop, and but part of my crafts are my handmade items that are in the shop, so I have to find some time. So I'm really trying to work on my schedule of doing things. That's why I haven't done any videos and I haven't been on live with y'all, because our sister's got to make a little money, so I have to work on the things that are going to bring in some income as well. So part of the crafting is that. So what I plan on doing in the future is kind of showing you the things in progress, so that you can get some ideas as well. Okay, so on to the next item, and this is another book, and I really bought this book because I like the cover, because I could turn this into a really nice journal too, because look how it's bound on the side here. I like the way it was bound, and I don't know if this is leather or not, but I really, really loved this cover. And somebody gave this to someone, and it says, given to author M. Cobb by somebody, May 11th, 1955. So this is from 1955. Let's see when the book was made. 1952. So this is from 1952, and actually I got it because I do a lot of faith ephemera that I have up in my shop, and so this has like a lot of sayings and things that I could use for the ephemera. This one is like patience. I can use the pages in the books that I have as well. So it talks about immortality, prayers, and things like that. So Faith journaling is actually a very huge, and so I try to make sure that I have lots of faith related things that people can use in their journals and I can use as well. So I like that book. Okay, I hope I wasn't flipping through that too fast because I wasn't even looking at the screen when I was doing that. And then this is thrift shop. I got this bag of lace for 50 cents. And I will say that I was going to buy some lace like from like Joann's and Michael's, and it is just ridiculously high to buy lace in the box stores and in the craft stores. So whenever I find it, like at a thrift store or Goodwill, even if they're all packed up and I can't see what's in, I get them, because this right here, 50 cents for this would have cost me well over $10 at a craft store. Well over $10. So let's look at what's in here, because I didn't even open up this pack. Let's see, we got this brown lace here, and I'm going to take it all the way apart because there's a few different pieces in here I can see. You know, you can see it's a lot too. That's a lot of lace. This lace right here, this would have cost me a pretty penny, even with a coupon in the store. I know because I bought some lately and it was ridiculous. It was like $5 for you know, like that much. So this is really pretty. And of course, I don't know why I'm always drawn to like the muted type of colors. And so yeah, I like this. Let me just make sure I'm checking my screen. Make sure, okay. Just doing a time check here as well, because I want to be mindful of you all's time and of my time also. And then here's another one, some white lace. I don't know if you can see that since it's white. It's very pretty. So if you were doing something wedding related, that would be good. All this came in that one pack that I got for 50 cents. I'm surprised they even priced it at 50 cents. And then I got this blue, very pretty. And I'm not going to unroll all that, but that's a lot in there. And then this piece of lace was actually, it was loose in the bin. And I was going to pay for it, but they gave it to me for free since it was loose and it didn't have a price on it. So that's the nice thing too. And I go there all the time. Okay, so that's the lace. I got a whole big pile on the side of me now of stuff that I have to put away. And I got this bag right here for 75 cents. I got it at the thrift store as well. Let me see. I'm trying to watch my screen at the same time, y'all, because, you know, it's a lot going on. I have to watch the Patreon feed and I have to watch a YouTube feed. I want to make sure I answer any questions that you all have, which, by the way, you can ask me anything and I'll be happy to answer. Okay, so these two were in the bag, so I couldn't get a look at them. You know, even if you go to Goodwill or a thrift shop and they have things bagged up and stapled, all you got to do is ask them. They'll open it up and you can look at it. So I really love this. This is going to go on the cover of a journal for sure. This is a heavy material. I think this might be kind of upholstery, a light upholstery fabric. And so again, you have to think out of the box if you're going to be, if you wanted to make a journal or just a book. You can make a book for yourself. And you just glue it onto whatever you have. So this is nice. It's just enough to do. I could do a few journals with that. And of course some tassels, because I like tassels. I have some new tassels that's going to be coming up. And dun, 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 another one. This almost looks like a scarf. I like it though. This is a good winter color. I like browns. I wouldn't say brown is my favorite color. I like all colors. I don't have a favorite color. Do you all have a favorite color? What's your favorite color? I don't have one. I could never tell you. I'll just like what I like at that time. All right, so that's kind of a lightweight. It's a very soft fabric. And I got another little bag of stuff here, and this one was 25 cents for all of this. So this has some vintage, I'm not going to open it up. Yes, I am. It has some vintage threads in here, and you have to be careful when you're using like vintage. I know it's vintage, and I'm gonna tell you why I know it's vintage, because it's on wooden spools. They don't put threads on wooden spools anymore. So these are vintage, and I have some empty spools, and I don't know what to do with them. You all have any ideas as to what you would do with some vintage spools? I have no idea. I just don't want to throw them away, because there's got to be something that you can do with them. But you have to be careful when you're using like the threads, because the threads are so old that they break really easily. And I can confirm that because I've used some in my sewing machine, and I had to keep rethreading the machine over and over and over again. But I'll still try it. It has like some really nice colors in there. So Carl says his favorite color is purple. Purple rain. Purple rain. And Carl does the Back on the Block show over on Facebook, and so I usually share that out whenever I'm on with him. And he just did a show that was dedicated to Prince, or the artist formerly known as Prince, and so we had a lot of fun with that. So Kimberly says right now, grays are her favorite color. See, my favorite color changes too. I don't even know if I have one right now, but I know if I see something and I like it. Now I just actually bought some pens because I was waiting to open this. I forgot I had bought this, and I bought some pens. Maybe I could take them back because they cost like $4, where this one was part of this pack and it was 25 cents. Because I needed the pens to do like the patchwork journal covers, and they're big. These are the exact pens that I just purchased almost. Who'da nude? Who'da nude? All right, so let's put those aside. I hope I'm not going too fast for y'all, but I still have a bunch of stuff left, if you can believe that. And again, this is like from a couple of weeks. I didn't just like go out yesterday and buy this stuff. So this is from the dollar store. And I actually been back to the dollar store to kind of find some of these items again, which I haven't been able to find. Look at these. These are like, they're like rose gold paper clips, and I've never seen them these were at the Dollar Tree. These are by Jot, so you know, each pack was $1, and I never seen these either. Let me open this up. Let's see what these look like, because I don't think I'm really getting the gist of this. Ooh, look at those. I like these paper clips. Those are nice. I tried to find some more of them. They only had like these packs that I got here. That's all that my dollar store had. I'm going to keep looking for them because sometimes, you know, people snatch these type of things up really, really quickly. And then again, I've never seen the rose gold paper clips, so these will be wonderful in the journals that I put up in my shop. So Raggedy Girl says Christmas ornaments. She said, I've made lots of them. I love the new green from the fir trees in the spring. Oh, I love the green too. And Carl says, thank you for being a part of the back in the day block party. So he plays music that's back from the 80s, R&B, and you know, all the classmates come on, and we have a really good time. So I love it, and it's fun to watch. So he does Facebook Live at the same time while they're broadcasting, and then also they have like informative type of speakers on there. So you all have to kind of check that one out. So Carl, I know you won't be able to put a link in to the chat, but you can, and I don't know if your YouTube channel is set up so that you can use that to draw people to your broadcast. But if you could just tell people how to find the feed and let them know what the day is, you can put that in the chat because it's a lot of fun. So this also is some color paper clips, and these are definitely different types of paper clips than I've seen from the Dollar Tree as well, and they're like pastel colors, so these are going to be great for the spring. And of course, I haven't seen these again. I got these probably about 2 weeks ago, and I haven't seen any of these items again, so definitely she'll be stocking up when she does see them. And, you know, they have like the Valentine's Day stuff out. So I got some Valentine's Day paper. I didn't know what I was going to do with it. I got one little pack because I just didn't know what I was going to do with it. And then Of course, I got some doilies. I have a whole bunch of doilies in the bag, but I'm not going to pull those all out. Because I have some big doilies as well. So they're very pretty. It's like this one has a lot of doilies in one pack. All right, let me move that out of the way and to the side. Okay, Carl says he's not yet on YouTube yet, but you can tell them how to find you on Facebook. If it's open to the public. So I don't know if it's open to the public. We're friends. And you need to get on to YouTube. YouTube is quite cool, as you can see. All right. I got some. Now, this is this is Joann's. I got some vellum because I print out lots of beautiful patterns on vellum. So I got some vellum from Joann's. And I kind of got the idea to print some pages in vellum from Rachel at Scrap Craftastic. So she's in the chat as well. So y'all have to check out her channel if you love, like, she does lots of planner inserts and other types of projects. So I would definitely check her out. And Carl put his information for, it's on Wednesday, 4 p.m. Central on Facebook. And I'm Eastern, and I think it starts like at 5 o'clock for me. So it would be 5 here too. So I got like these little squares because they were on sale for like 99 cents. So I bought a few of them because I'm really into fabrics. And to be honest with you, I think I'm going to be using these in either on journals, inside of journals. I could use these. This would look great like on the inside of a book. I like that. I can put that on the inside of a book or in the patchwork journals that's going to be coming up. And then, of course, I was thinking about Valentine's Day, which I don't know if I'm going to have a chance to get to. And look at this fabric. Isn't that pretty? I couldn't pass them up, so I got what they had there. So I had a few different patterns. And right now, I know I went yesterday, so I don't know if it's still up, but at Joann's, they had all of their ribbons were like 85% off. So I just got some that has kind of a vintage look. Of course, they're not vintage, they're brand new, but they have like a vintage look. And I promised myself I wasn't going to go crazy because that's how she rolls also. She goes crazy. So those are the only ones I got, but they are so beautiful. And it's just a lot of material on here. And for 85% off, like this was originally $9.99. You could do the math. It was like a really good find. So, let me put these back in the bag and get them off my desk because, yes, there's more. I know. It's ridiculous. It's a ridiculously big haul. But the things... have been sitting in the bag waiting for my haul, but I need to start using some stuff. So, and plus I was missing you all. Because I haven't been on for a while. So this is actually the last bag that we're going to go into here, and this is Tuesday morning. So I went to Tuesday mornings, and I just got like some plain red papers because I didn't really have a lot. And so, nothing fancy smancy, but this is some pretty thick paper, and they're 12 by 12s, and I think each pack has 25 sheets in it for $4, so that's good. These are not like the hot buys that you would get at Michael's, because the papers are a bit thinner, but these are nice and thick, and they're two-sided, so... I don't have a lot of two-sided paper, unfortunately. And I got this stamp, and it's like a bird cage, and I'm pretty sure it was on sale, and I can't remember what the sale was. Oh, $2.99. So at Tuesday mornings, normally $7.99, $2.99. So that was a good steal. And then I bought some more ink, and this one is Cocoa. So whenever I go to Tuesday mornings, if they have an ink that I don't have, I'll usually go ahead and pick it up since they're only like $2. So I'm looking around. She's looking around. And I believe that is all that I got. So again, I wanted to kind of give you all like a little bit of a preview here. Again, we got the buttons and lace collection coming up. So I have quite a few journals coming up. So Carl, when you hear me talking about making journals, this is what I do. So I make the journals and I use fabrics on the covers and on the inside, and that's one right there. This is a big one that's going to be coming up, and I'm trying to make some that are more for beginners and affordable as well. So be looking for those coming up in the shop also. So let me just go ahead and I'm going to pop out of the cloud. Okay, and let me adjust my camera just a little bit. So now, Carl, you can see me again. So I'm back up. So if y'all have any questions for me, and it doesn't have to be on the items that I showed today, you can ask me any questions that you would like. I know Kimberly asked me, when do I have time to craft? And I haven't had time to craft because, you know, as a business owner, you have to do like a lot of research and a lot of testing and and when you're doing handmade items, you have to do like a lot of product development. And so that's kind of where in the stage that I'm at, because I really just started my shop. It says I started my shop in 2016, but I opened the shop in 2016, but I really just didn't have time to really develop it and do things. So I just started doing that at the end of November. So I'm like full on into it right now. And so I'm just trying to figure out the best ways to market the business. And it's actually, the shop is doing pretty good right now. And I'll probably be expanding it to like Amazon and also to eBay as well. And then I'll probably go ahead and open up an e-commerce site also. But I don't know about that. I don't know if that's some things that you all are interested in seeing, because right now the channel is more based on journaling, how to do journaling, the things that we give for journaling, and giving you all journaling ideas. So if you all are interested in hearing about my Etsy story, and Etsy is it's a platform for sellers who have handmade items, for those of you that don't know. So thanks, Kimberly and Carl and Raggedy Girl and Rachel. And if I left anybody out, thank you all for coming on with me. I am going to go ahead and shove off because I have a few more things that are in my to-do list that I need to get done. So now that I have I just put only my to-do list in this little book. I love this book. I was like, I just need to make something. So I did. So I'm going to show you all how I made this too. So that's going to be coming up also. So I made a little pocket here to put my stuff in here. And I love doing crafts. It's so much fun. So again, if you're new to the channel and this is things that you like, then make sure that you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button so that you'll be notified when more videos like this one come out. And Carl, if you need some help getting set up on YouTube, I can give you some tips because I've been on YouTube for a minute. And that will be all for today. So with that, I'm going to say, I was using my cup today, y'all. Love, peace, and hair grease. From your sweet lotus blossom and lovable Lizzie, have a fantabulous day and enjoy life.